So anyone who watches my channel will know that I'm not exactly a fan of law enforcement. And, well, Deputy Frank Sloup of the Pinal County Sheriff's Office in Pinal County, Arizona, is the epitome of everything I hate about cops. I hate everything about this guy, from his smug, condescending attitude to the way that he treats people. And in this video, we're going to see how this guy responds to a very simple request.
71, passing all these cars. Get a good look. That guy right there.
So right off the bat, we can see what this guy's deal is. He's a road pirate. His job is to sit there on the side of the road and fish for excuses to rob people. You see, there's the TV version of what cops do, which is rush into dangerous situations to help people. And then there's the reality version of what they do, which is sit on the side of the road and fish for excuses to harass people.
See your driver's license, please.
Yes, sir. Can I ask what you pulled over for?
So notice how the driver just simply, politely requests to know what they're being pulled over for. Seems very simple, straightforward, and reasonable, right?
Absolutely. As soon as I see your driver's license, I will be very happy to tell you.
And of course, Deputy Douchebag can't just answer the guy's simple question and try and defuse the situation. No, he has to make a whole rigmarole out of it. Oh, I'll tell you why I stopped you, but only once you do what I say first. It seems like he's more concerned about exercising control over the situation rather than keeping people safe, which is a huge shocker, I know, right?
That's not how it works. Can you tell, first of all, what's your name and your badge number?
Another very simple question. Officer, can I get your name and badge number? Now, instead of answering this guy's questions, actually trying to be helpful and diffuse the situation, here's how Deputy Douchebag responds.
I'm sorry. I do this for a living.
Yeah, instead of contributing to the voluntary market economy to earn income like the rest of us have to, you get paid with stolen money from the government to harass random people on the street. You are an immoral, parasitic piece of shit.
You don't. I tell you how this works.
What an insecurity complex douchebag bastard. Oh, I tell you how this works. Cops like to make themselves out to be these fucking tough badasses, but they're actually spineless wimps. I mean, this guy's whole ego is bruised by being asked a simple question. This guy's dick must be like half a millimeter.
Let me see your driver's license or I'm going to pull you out of your car and arrest you for failing to provide ID.
This scene right here where the cop basically threatens to forcibly kidnap him is very telling. The driver of this vehicle didn't hurt anybody, didn't threaten anybody, didn't violate anybody's rights. He was just driving along, minding his own business. The only thing he's guilty of is driving above some arbitrary speed that some politician said he couldn't drive above. And for that victimless action, this pig is threatening to kidnap him into a cage. Perhaps not all cops are this callous about it, but this is basically what cops are. Their job is to impose the will of politicians onto you, using the threat of violence, regardless of how victimless or trivial the situation may be. These aren't protectors, these are bullies.
This is a legal request. I don't want to hear any other words out of your mouth except here's my driver's license. Please.
Can you say it again?
Absolutely. I need your driver's license so I know who you are. I am not asking you. I am telling you.
You condescending Nazi piece of shit. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. You know, I wonder what the psychology is behind road pirates. What makes someone choose a line of work where they go around victimizing people? Were they bullied in school or something? Is it inferiority complex?
Give me your driver's license.
My name is...
I don't want your name. I want a physical ID as required by Arizona law.
This is a perfect example of that whole robot mentality of cops. Whatever politicians write on paper is what I'm going to enforce, regardless of how moral or just it is. This was pretty much the mentality of all the people who were loading the Jews into the boxcars during World War II.
I am asking you when I'm getting pulled over.
I will tell you as soon as I see your driver's license.
Bruh, I don't get why this is so complicated. The driver just wants to know why he was pulled over. How hard is it just to tell him why he was pulled over? There's zero reason to go on this whole tirade and condescend him and act like a douche.
I will gladly give you my license. Usually I get some identification of the reason why I'm getting pulled over. That's usually how it works.
All right. Well, I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. And the reason I stopped you is you're traveling 71 miles an hour in a posted 45-mile-per-hour zone. We also see registration and current proof insurance, please.
Yeah, gotta make sure you're paying the state the extortion fee they require in order for you to be able to drive your own car. As if it isn't obvious that all this road piracy is about nothing but making money for the government.
Unless it's going to magically appear in your hands, you would have to, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, cops have been known to go berserk when people reach in their glove box, so I don't blame this guy for asking first.
All of your information still current, still living on Mesa?
I don't answer any questions.
Okay.
And I had to get on my phone.
You're the one who decided that it needed to be recording, so you could also use it to provide current proof insurance.
Bruh, how are you going to get on him about recording the whole interaction when you have an entire camera crew behind you? Like, getting pulled over by the cops is already stressful enough. I don't know why this guy feels the need to go and embarrass people on YouTube as well.
Give me something to update me. He wants me to update me.
Well, you're required to provide it in a amount of time that would be...
Right, it's coming up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because your time as a road pirate is so dang valuable, you know, got lots of people out there to extort.
It's give me 15 seconds.
So while I'm sitting here, and I am a public servant, is there any other questions I can answer for you? Reference our contact.
Oh, go fuck yourself, you stupid pig. No, you're not a public servant. You're an immoral road pirate who goes around victimizing innocent people on the road. Public servant, my ass.
Okay. Just want to make sure. You keep working on that. There's no reason to be confrontational like that.
You know what? I 100% agree. There was zero reason to be a confrontational douchebag like you were. All you had to do was answer a simple question. Just explain to the guy why you pulled him over. That's it. That's all you had to do.
There was no part of my contact with him was confrontational. Super simple and cordial, and he just, for some reason, just can't seem to understand that there's a sequence of events that transpires here in Pinal County.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Dude, are you fucking serious? You literally threatened to drag someone out of their car and kidnap them just because they weren't doing exactly what you wanted when you wanted them to. There's nothing cordial about threatening people with violence.
And if he doesn't like that, maybe he needs to move back to Mesa. As soon as he recorded me, and I asked him, hey, I need your driver's license, he's like, I'd be happy to give it to you. But before that, when he wasn't recording me, he absolutely wouldn't. So it's that's why you can't believe everything that you see online, is because there was that whole entire contact that happened, and he starts to record, and all of a sudden he's just the nicest guy, and I'm this big mean guy that's just demanding stuff.
You know, I love how this bastard thinks he's the victim, because people wouldn't bow down and kiss his ass right away. This is pretty much the mentality of cops. They think they're entitled to all this respect and obedience just because they wear a badge.
I would imagine he will interpret the fact that he's getting a ticket as a result of his terrible attitude, when really it's just the fact that he is just violating Arizona motor vehicle law.
So yeah, this pig is going to rob this guy. No shock there.
So in case you're wondering what 71 miles an hour at 1,065 feet looks like on a laser, that's what it is. And that was his speed. So after I locked him in on this, I watched him drive past me, never lost sight of him, pulled in right behind him. So I'm sure this is the type of guy that wants to find some sort of, I don't know, but something to fight in this.
Was there a victim at all? Did this guy cause an accident or hurt anyone? If the answer is no, then this pig has no business forcibly stopping this guy. I mean, sure, driving above a certain speed might be against politician papers somewhere, but it's not objectively immoral.
5912?
Yep.
Do you normally, just a couple questions for you, do you normally threaten to put people out of the car just for them asking why they got pulled over?
100% when they refuse to provide identification like you did.
He didn't refuse to provide identification, you fucking idiot. All he did was ask why he was being pulled over. And it's a very simple question. All he had to do was answer it. He didn't have to act like a condescending douche.
Isn't that a secondary offense? Arizona's not a stop and ID state. Like, I asked you why I was being pulled over.
That's correct.
And you didn't want to tell me until I use it as a predecessor.
That's correct, because I need to know who I'm talking to first.
Well, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Per civil rights and law,
So notice how this guy flashes what the politician scribbles are on the screen, like we're supposed to give a shit.
Okay.
And unless I am being arrested, or unless I'm being
Well, failing to
Hold on a
provide
second.
evidence of
obvious-
identity is a criminal
No,
offense.
it's a secondary offense.
Doesn't matter.
It is.
It's an
It does
offense.
matter. It doesn't. Officer Stroop, if you will let me speak, and then I'll let you speak. Is that all right?
No,
You don't want to let me speak?
no,
Okay.
no. I'm not here for a back and forth.
Yeah, he's not there to have a civilized conversation and actually treat you like a human being. He's there to condescend you, put you down, act like he's above you because he's an asshole with a badge. What, you think I should actually hear you out and treat you like a fellow human being? Bitch, please, I have a badge.
Well,
This
why not?
isn't I talk and you
This is a civil
talk.
conversation. You can't,
It is, absolutely it is.
Normally, per the civil rights, per
This has
Amendment,
nothing to do
it
with
definitely
civil
does.
rights.
Per the-
Now, in German.
Wow, way to let the mask slip, you stupid Nazi. This douchebag who likes to swagger around with a badge and gun all day just said he doesn't give a shit about our civil rights. Any interaction between citizens and the government involves civil rights, like duh, obviously.
The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, which you hold an oath to uphold, I know it's very, very disappointing because I like to follow the rules too. Obviously, I don't kind of break myself. However,
Well, you like to follow rules except for speed limits
I-
that you
I'm
don't
not
like
asking-
to follow.
It's objective or subjective. That's the cursor. Okay, so if
So if we want to play word games, we can play word games here.
we can play word games as long as you want.
Absolutely.
That per the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, being secure in my own rights to hold my identity, unless, especially in a state that's not a stop and ID state, aren't you supposed to tell me why you're pulling me over?
Absolutely. There is absolutely no requirement for me to tell you. I told you as a common courtesy because it's what I normally do during traffic stops.
I know.
So this genius apparently doesn't even know his own laws. As per the Fourth Amendment, you have to articulate some type of probable cause or reasonable suspicion that a crime has occurred in order to forcibly detain someone. And the person being detained definitely does have a constitutional right to know why it is they're being detained. Like, this is basic shit.
I really hope that this goes to court. I hope with every fiber of my being that I get to go and see him again. Because there's not a judge anywhere in the state of Arizona that would entertain that tomfoolery that just happened there.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Deputy Frank Sloup, an arrogant, condescending douchebag who doesn't even understand his own laws. And in that regard, he's not that much different from all the other road pirates who go around extorting working-class motorists on behalf of the state. Until next time, this has been Floss Possum making stupidity play dead. Everyone take care.